Hello friends, I am Shriram Dandekar. I welcome you all on behalf of Navakokan Education Society's DBJ College. We will study some of the topics in Mathematics Section 2 of your 12th Standard Commerce book. Today I am going to start with the topic Index Numbers. This index numbers lesson is very easy and marks giving lesson according to your exam point of view. Therefore, I have chosen this lesson. This is very easy to understand. No previous much more knowledge is required for this lesson. In this lesson, what we are going to study is definition of index numbers. Then we will see different types of index numbers. Then terminology and notation we are going to use for the notation for the index numbers. We will see how the index numbers are constructed. Simple aggregate method and weighted aggregate method. Then we will see the cost of living index numbers, aggregate expenditure method and family budget method, and lastly we will see the uses of cost of living index number. In the introductory part, it is given that the value of money does not remain the same for all the time. You might have heard from your grandparents that when they were young, the cost of something was so cheap and now it is so costly. For example, sugar. At that time, the sugar was just 1 rupee per kg. Now it is 35 rupees per kg, etc. It cannot be observed directly, but can be understood by observing the general level of prices. I have given just one example, but that doesn't give you the total understanding of the situation. A rise in the price level indicates a fall in the value of money. You have studied this in your commerce part somewhere. When price level rises, there is fall in the value of money. And other way, when there is fall in the price level, that indicates a rise in the value of the money. Changes in value of money are reflected in changes in general level of prices over a period of time. Changes in the value of money are found to be inversely related to changes in price levels. So, changes in the value of money can be understood by observing changes in the general level of prices over a specified time period. Changes in the general level of prices are measured using statistical tool known as index numbers. Index numbers provide one of the most popular statistical tool used in economics. One thing we must note that index numbers cannot be measured directly, but we are going to construct them with the help of mathematical formula. And then index numbers are not expressed in terms of any unit of measurements, because we are going to construct them as ratios. Index numbers are usually expressed as percentages. Maslow describes an index number as a numerical value characterizing the change in complex economic phenomenon over a period of time. According to Spiegel, an index number is a statistical measure designed to show changes in a variable or group of related variables with respect to time, geographical location, or some other characteristic. Gregory and Ward describe it as measure designed to show an average change over time in price, quantity, or value of group of items. Croxton and Cowden say that an index number is a device that measures differences in magnitude of a group of related variables. And B.L. Bowley describes an index number as a series that reflects in its trend and fluctuations the movements of some quantity to which it is related. Blair puts an index number as a special kind of average. The index number, their definitions are given here. Index numbers are defined in different ways by different experts. Some of the most popular definitions of index numbers are given below. The first one is an index number is a statistical measure of changes in variable or group of variables with respect to time, geographical location, or some other characteristic such as production, income, etc. Index number is a statistical measure. That means it measures something. What does it measure? It measures changes in a variable or changes in a group of related variables with respect to time or geographical location or some other characteristic such as production, income, etc. For example, we may say that the price of sugar today is 35 rupees per kilogram, and price of sugar before 50 years it was 1 rupee per kilogram. We may also say that price of sugar in India is 35 rupees per kilogram, but price of sugar in Sri Lanka or in America is something different. So we may relate it to time, or we may relate it to geographical location, or we may relate it to some other characteristics. For example, production or income. The other definition is an index number is used for measuring changes in some quantity that cannot be measured directly. म्हणजे आपण कधी कधी असं म्हणतो की आता महागाई वाढतीये, मग ही महागाई वाढतीये हे ठरवायचं कशाने? तर इंडेक्स नंबर हे त्याच्यासाठीचं एक मेजर असू शकतं. तिसरी डेफिनेशन आहे, an index number is a single ratio usually expressed as percentage that measures aggregate or average change in several variables between two different times or places or situations. Please remember that index number is an economic indicator of the business activities. Two popular index numbers you might have heard in news. First is Nifty, other is Sensex. Nifty 50 index is National Stock Exchange of India's benchmark. Broad-based stock market index for the Indian equity market. Indian equity market, its related is Nifty. You heard this in news. Also, you might have heard Sensex. It is the BSE Sensex, Bombay Stock Exchange Sensitive Index, or simply Sensex. Let us see the types of index numbers. The first one is price index number, second is quantity index number, and third is value index number. The names are suggestive. Price index number deals with the changes in price. Quantity index number deals with the changes in quantities. And value index number deals with the value of the commodity. Now, this price index number that measures changes in level of prices in the economy. It compares the price of the current year with that of the base year to indicate the relative variation. It is a very good measure of inflation in the economy. म्हणजे महागाई किती वाढली आहे हे कशावरनं ठरवायचं, तर प्राइस इंडेक्स नंबरवरनं आपण ते ठरवू शकतो. दुसरा आहे क्वांटिटी इंडेक्स नंबर. As the name suggests, quantity index number measures the changes in quantities of goods between two specified years. This can be number of goods produced or sold or consumed, etc. It is a good indication of the output of an economy. इकॉनॉमीचं आउटपुट बघायला म्हणजे बाजार आत्ता काय आहे हे बघण्यासाठी या क्वांटिटी इंडेक्स नंबरचा आपण चांगला वापर करू शकतो. अँड थर्ड वन, व्हॅल्यू इंडेक्स नंबर. इट इज जस्ट प्रॉडक्ट ऑफ प्राइस अँड क्वांटिटी. यू नो दॅट when you multiply price by the quantity, you will get value, and to measure the value of the business you can use value index number. Let us see the terminology that we are going to use in this lesson. First one is base period. The base period of an index number is the period against which comparisons are made. For example, the Central Statistical Organization CSO is constructing the consumer price index by taking 2010 as the base year. It means that the prices in 2015 are compared with 2010 prices by taking them as 100. The base period is indicated by subscript 0. That means if we are denoting period by the letter A, then the base period can be denoted by A0. This 0 is suffix. And the current period can be denoted by A1. A0, A1. If we are denoting period by A, then A0 is base period, A1 is current period. Generally, we denote the letter P for price and the letter Q for quantity. P0 or P0 is the price of commodity in base year. P1 is the price of commodity in current year. Similarly, Q0 is the quantity either produced or purchased or consumed of a commodity in the base year, and Q1 is the quantity of the commodity in current year. W is the weight assigned to commodity according to its relative importance. And I is nothing but the simple index number. It is also called the price relative. It is given by capital I is given by P1 upon P0 multiplied by 100. This is the general index number I equal to P1 upon P0 into 100. Here P1 is nothing but the price of current year, and P0 is the price of base year, and multiplied by 100, that gives us the first index number which we are going to construct. In the notation, we are going to use P01 as the price index number for the current year with respect to base year. P01, price index number with respect to original or the base year for the current year. Q01, it is the quantity index number of the current year with respect to the base year, and V01 gives you the value index number for the current year with respect to base year. Now there are two types of construction of index number. One is simple aggregate method and second is weighted aggregate method. Simple aggregate and weighted aggregate. Let us see them in detail. First one, simple aggregate method. Using this simple aggregate method, if we want the price index number, then take the summation of the base prices, take the summation of current prices, and use the formula P01 equal to summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. Similarly, the quantity index number, simple aggregate method, Q01 is equal to summation Q1 upon summation Q0 multiplied by 100, where summation Q1 is the addition of all quantities of the current year and summation Q0 is the addition of all quantities of the base year. Now simple aggregate method, to find the value index number, its formula is very easy. First of all, find out the value of the base year. It is obtained by summation P0 into Q0. Now find out the value of the current year. It is found out by taking product of the price of current year and quantity of current year and their addition. And the formula gives you value index number for the current year with respect to the base year is summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0 multiplied by 100. Let us read the solved problems. The first one is calculate the price index number for the following data using simple aggregate method. Take 2000 as the base year. The given data is commodities are given A, B, C, D, E. The price in rupees for the year 2000. That is, the price of commodity A in rupees is 30. Price of commodity B in rupees in the year 2000 is 35, and that of B in the year 2003 is 50, and so on. For all these 5 commodities, the base price and current year prices are given to us. Now, first of all, what we are going to do is make a table. we are going to write the commodities in first column, prices in the base year P0 and prices in the current year P1. In the first column, add these 5 quantities. Addition of these 5 quantities gives me summation P0. And in the second column, or in this column, P1 column, add these current year prices, and that current year prices summation addition gives you summation P1. It is equal to 275. And the price index number is then given by P01 equal to summation P1 upon summation P0 multiplied by 100, which is equal to 275 upon 190 multiplied by 100, which works out to be 144.74. We interpret this as, if the price of commodity was rupees 100 in the year 2000, then price of the same commodity is approximately rupees 145 in the year 2003. Hence, the overall increase in the price level is 45% in these 3 years. Second solved problem is, calculate the quantity index number for the following data using simple aggregate method. Make year 2000 as the base year. It is exactly similar to the previous one. Commodities are given, the quantities used or consumed in the base year, that is year 2000, they are given, and quantities in the current year, that is in the year 2004, are given over here. Using this, we have to find out the quantity index number using simple aggregate method. Firstly, make a table, commodities, quantities in base year and quantities in current year. Take addition of the quantities in base year, it is summation Q0, and the summation of or addition of the quantities in the current year, it is denoted by summation Q1. Now use the formula, quantity index number is Q01 equal to summation Q1 upon summation Q0 into 100, that is 410 upon 350 into 100, which is equal to 117.14. Now its interpretation is like this. The output in terms of quantity rose by approximately 17% in the year 2004 from the year 2000. That means if someone is consuming the quantity 100 in the base year, that is in the year 2000, then in the year 2004 approximately 117.14 quantity can be consumed. This is the interpretation of this quantity index number. Let us read the third problem. Calculate the value index number for the following data using simple aggregate method. Here commodities P, Q, R, S, T are given. The prices of these commodities and quantities consumed in the base year are given. Similarly, for the current year, their respective prices and respective quantities are given to us. This table is given. Now using this table, we are going to calculate the value index number using simple aggregate method. The table what we are going to use is like this: commodity as given in the problem, then for base year P0 and Q0, for current year P1 and Q1. These are given to us. Now we are going to add two columns. First column is P0 into Q0. Second column is P1 into Q1. In this column P0 into Q0, we are going to take product of P0 and Q0. The first commodity P, its base year price, base year quantity 10 into 6 is written here. Secondly, for the commodity Q, the base year price is 20, base year quantity consumed is 4, so 20 into 4, 80 is written here. Similarly for the others, 30 into 7, 210, 40 into 8, 320, 50 into 3, 150. Now for current year, the quantities are P1, Q1. Take their product. 60 into 7, it is 420. 70 into 6, again 420. 80 into 8, it is 640. 90 into 9, it is 810. And 100 into 5, it is 500. Now take addition of all these 5, and this is at 20 is summation P0 Q0, and 2790 is summation P1 Q1, summation P1 Q1, and this is summation P0 Q0. Now use the formula value index number simple aggregate method is equal to summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0 multiplied by 100. Summation P1 Q1 is 2790 divided by 820 multiplied by 100, it is 340.24. Let us solve some examples from your textbook. The problem from your textbook is use 1995 as a base year in the following problem and find out the price index number simple aggregate method. Commodities A, B, C, D, E are given, prices in the year 1995 and prices in the year 2005 are given to us. Using this data, we are going to make a table. Actually the table is exactly similar, but we are going to make a vertical table. I will take a break till the table is drawn. Commodity A, B, C, D and E. Price in 1995 we are going to denote it by P0, and price in 2005 we are going to denote it as P1. The prices are given 42, 30, 54, 70 and 120, and prices in the current year are given 60, 55, 74, 110 and 140. Now take additions of these prices. 5 plus 4 9, 4 plus 1 5 plus 7 12, 12 plus 11 23, carry 2, 2 plus 2 4, 439 is summation P1. Now summation P naught, 2 plus 4 is 6, 12 plus 7 is 19, 19 plus 5 24, 24 plus 3 27 plus 4 31, and therefore summation P naught is equal to 316, summation P1 is equal to 439, and the price index number for the year 2005 with respect to the year 1995 is summation P1 upon summation P naught into 100. It is equal to 439 upon 316 multiplied by 100. It is equal to, using log tables, the answer is 138.9. Using log table I can go up to 4 digits only. 138.9 is the price index number using simple aggregate method. Now the interpretation of this price index number is, if the base price is rupees 100, then in the current year, that is in the year 2005, it is increased to 138.9. that is, there is increase of approximately 39%. You can write the interpretation in your own words. Take a reference of the solved examples. The second problem we are going to solve is, find the quantity index number using simple aggregate method in the following example. Commodity A, B, C, D, E are given to us, base year quantities are given to us, and current year quantities are also given to us. Using this we make a table like this. First column is for commodity, A, B, C, D, E. Then base year quantities, Q naught, and current year quantities, Q1. The base year quantities are given to us: 360, 280, 340, 160 and 260. The current year quantities are given: 440, 320, 470, 210 and 300. Let us add these: 0, 4 and 2 6, 8 and 6 14, 4 1 6, 4 10, 7 17. I like to use the Marathi language while calculating because I like that. It is summation Q1. Now summation Q0. 0, 6 plus 6 12 plus 12, 24 plus 6, 30, carry 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 6, 12 plus 2, 14. I repeat, 0, 8 plus 6, 14, 14 plus 16, 30, carry 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 5, 11 plus 3, 14. It is summation Q0. Therefore, summation Q0 is equal to 1400. Summation Q1 is equal to 1740, and therefore the price index number Q01 is equal to summation Q1 upon summation Q0 into 100. It is equal to 1740 upon 1400 into 100. It is equal to 124.3. Using log table, this answer is there, 124.3. If you can calculate orally, then you can go up to 124.28 or 29, whatever may be the answer, go up to 2 digits. So here I can say that the quantity index number using simple aggregate method is 124.3. The interpretation of this is, if the base year quantity used or consumed is 100, then the current year quantity requirement is increased by approximately 24%. That is, in the current year we need 124 as a quantity. The next problem with us is, find the value index number using simple aggregate method in the following example. Commodity A, B, C, D, E are given. Base year price and quantities are given to us. Current year price and quantities are also given to us. Using this, we have to find out the required value index number. I will extend this table. I will take this table here and I will extend the same table. Just 2 more columns. One column for the P0 Q0 and other column for P1 Q1. The base year prices, I am going to denote it by P0. Base year quantities, they are denoted by Q0. Current year price denoted by P1 and current year quantity denoted by Q1. So first column is P0 into Q0. Second column is P1 into Q1. 30 into 22. 660. 16 into 40. 640. 38 into 10. 12 into 50, and 20 into 28. Now for current year, 18 into 14, 12 into 60, 24 into 15, 16 into 6, and 25 into 36, it is 900. I could find the product orally because I know some simple techniques. First one, I know tables. 18 चौक 72, 12 सक 72. Now here 15 into 24, that means I am doing 15 into 2 into 12. 15 into 2 is 30, 30 into 12, that gives me 360. 16 सक 96, 16 table. Now 25 into 36, I know 25 into 4 gives me 100. So 36, I have taken the 4 factor out. So 4 into 9 is 36. 25 4 is 100. 100 into 9 is 900. That's why the quick calculation is possible over here. Now add these. Adding these, we get 0, 2 plus 2 4, 12 plus 4 16, carry 1, 9 दुणे 18 आणि 19, 20 21 22, 22 आणि 7 29, 29 आणि 7 36. It is summation P1 into Q1. Now summation P0 Q0, the unit place is 0, tens place 6 4 10 आणि 8 18 आणि 6 24, carry 2, 6 आणि 7 13, 13 आणि 9 22 आणि 6 28. It is summation P0 Q0. And therefore the value index number is summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0 into 100. This is equal to 3660 upon 2840 into 100, equal to 128.87. This is the value index number. You can interpret this result using the solved problems. That's all for today. In the next lecture, we will see the next part. Thank you for today.